Here is the November edition of Central Texas Real Estate. In this edition, we're going to talk about homes on acreage. We're going to look at some of Keller Williams farm and ranch properties, talk to a great lender about how to get a loan on this kind of home, and the issues of buying a home on acreage. To start off with, we're going to talk about the market in general. In the Waco MLS, we have around 781 farm and ranch properties for sale. In the last 30 days in the Waco MLS, there was 200 properties sold. Last year, there were roughly 113 properties sold. In the Temple MLS, 92 properties were sold, and last year there were 114. Killeen sold 188 in the last 30 days, and 223 last year. Mortgage applications are up after the effects of Sandy have worked through the system. The 30-year is around the low 3s, and the 15 is running in the high 2s. Now let's go look at one of Keller Williams' farm and ranch properties. We're at another one of KW Farm and Ranch properties. Look at this great home. It sits out on a 5-acre plus pond full of bass. Imagine rolling out of bed and fishing this pond. You have 200 acres of hunting, watching your horses and your cattle graze on great fields. There's plenty of water ponds to give them a good drink. We're here at Capital Farm Credit, and we got Shauna Randley, who's going to talk to us about homes on acreage. Shauna, why don't you talk to us a little bit about Capital Farm Credit?
Well, Capital Farm Credit, we're a customer-owned cooperative. We're a true cooperative. We were established in 1917. We have over 70 offices across the state of Texas, and we're primarily here to serve our customers, rural landowners, ag producers, country homeowners, and we're really here just to provide that service for them in finding loans on country homes on acreage, which is sometimes difficult to find in your true mortgage world.
Okay, so we got two things going on there. First of all, we're standing right here. You're actually owned by the people that have loans here, correct?
That is correct. Our customers, when they get a loan with us, basically there's a stock purchase that buys them into the company. Once they have a loan with us, they are entitled to, a portion of our profits. We give back almost all of our earnings back to our customers in the form of what we call our patronage program. Basically comes back in the form of a cash dividend. You'll see the check here. This is actually allocated equities that we have distributed in the amount of $50 million for 2011, and in 2012 it's an additional $55 million in allocated equities, and that's in addition to our cash portion of our dividends.
Shauna, so you make loans on vehicles and my Christmas presents and stuff like that. So what you doing loans on, or?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that, unless your Christmas present would be a home on a large acreage. But we do provide loans on rural land. We can do it as long as it's out of the city limits, maybe a house on 5 acres. That's something that we can do, and we can do a house on 1,000 acres. We do that, as well as equipment financing. Say you need a tractor or something like that. Once you get out there on your acreage or at your country home to kind of keep the yard and the pasture up, we can do that. We also do provide financing for ag producers, which is our mission, is to provide that.
So if I'm not a farmer, I still can get a loan from you as long as I got a house and some acreage.
That is exactly correct, as long as you're in a rural area.
Okay, great. And the next thing I want to talk to you about, what's the process? What do you like to see with your clients? What do you want them to do?
We like everything to go as smoothly as possible, and that way we're prepared. So the first thing that I would actually suggest is that you come into Capital Farm Credit with your realtor, or have your realtor call and get a loan application so that we can go ahead and get you pre-approved. If you have an amount that maybe you think you're looking at purchasing, we can go ahead and get you pre-approved for that top amount with the loan application. That way you can go with your realtor to these properties and know that you're already pre-qualified, and it just helps the process move more smoothly.
You know, that is very critical. You're doing it, instead of getting the cart before the horse, no pun intended here, or the tractor before the plow, is that you go out there and you say, hey, this is what you can afford, and that's what we go look at. Is that correct?
Correct, that's right.
Shauna, we really appreciate you stopping your day and talking to us. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
We want to thank Capital Farm Credit for talking to us about funding a home on acreage. Very complicated transaction. We're here at another KW listing, home with acreage. This 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath sits next to a beautiful soil conservation lake. Along with the great fishing you can have at this lake, there are 2 ponds, a wet weather creek, a wind generator that sits on 22 acres of land. There are many angles to this kind of transaction. What are your needs, and does the property meet those needs? What are the property issues like tax status, zoning, soils, easement, encumbrances, water rights, etc., etc., which leads us to this. You need a quality farm and rural land real estate agent who can help bring the dream to a reality. This is not like buying a suburban home with a in-town real estate agent. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear about, please give us a call at 254-495-5661 or email us at bill@i35realty.com. The staff has done a great job on the new Facebook page at facebook.com/i35realty. Check it out. Thanks for watching Central Texas Real Estate. We look forward to talking to you and to helping you and seeing you next month.